This is what your man wants for breakfast. It's pretty simple to make. It just takes a little elbow grease in the kitchen. The dish we're making for breakfast today is biscuits and gravy. No matter how often I make this breakfast, it's a winner every single time. And we're not skimping on nothing here. We are making homemade biscuits and homemade gravy. And I didn't raise and butcher the pork myself that we're using today, but it was raised about 3 hours from my house, so that's pretty good. For this recipe, I'll walk you through it, but I'm also going to leave it in the comments too so you can screenshot it. So for the biscuits, we are going to start out with 1 stick of butter cubed, 3 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons salt, 4 teaspoons baking powder, and 1 teaspoon baking soda. You're going to take your hand in that mixture and you're going to try to break up the butter as little as you can to get the batter more like a sandy texture. Now we're going to add in the wet ingredients. That's going to be 1 cup plus 1/4 of milk and 1 teaspoon lemon juice. Grab you a whisk or a spoon and you're going to mix your batter just until it comes together. Flour your surface and get your dough on your surface. Flatten it out into a rectangle. Then you're going to tri-fold your dough on top of each other. This is creating layers. Then you're going to pat it down, try to stretch it into the size you want it to be. Then you're going to cut out your biscuit. I use a bench scraper, but you can use a knife. Now we have options. You can either bake these on a cookie sheet or into a cast iron skillet. What I like to do is I put them on a cookie sheet and I put them close enough to where they're going to touch. You're going to bake these at 350 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. It really depends the thickness of your biscuits on how long you're going to bake them for. Now let's get started on the gravy. You're going to need 4 tablespoons of butter and you're going to get that melted down. While you're melting down your butter, you can add in a 1/2 teaspoon salt and 1/4 teaspoon pepper. Once your butter is completely melted, you can add in 1/4 cup of flour. Then this is kind of like a roux where you're going to cook down your flour for a couple minutes. Once your gravy roux is like kind of a goldenish color, then we're going to add in 2 cups of milk. Put your milk on a lowish simmer, maybe like between low and medium, and just cook it until it thickens up. It's going to happen really quickly. You're going to get your meat in a pot, cook down your meat, drain your meat, and then you're going to mix your meat with your gravy. Cut your biscuit in half, and then you're going to top your biscuit with the gravy. This is made with love, and it tastes so good, they're going to be asking for more.